Okay, so today I'm going to be installing the Rizoma Ducati bar ends here that has the brake lever protection. So the first step we're going to want to do here is remove the Allen bolts on each side of the bar end. So it's just this bolt right here on each side. All right, once you use the Allen twist out, this all pretty much removes out of here. And it's just kind of a pressure fit. So while you're pulling this bolt down here, these actually come out of alignment and push against the walls of here to keep this all in. So we'll reuse this. So unscrew this completely out of here. This will fall apart and apply it all onto the new bar end. All right, keep in mind when you're screwing this in that the protection I got was for the brake lever. So make sure the clutch lever looks like this piece. I don't know why I won't focus on it. So it looks like this piece right here. It has a nice deep ending on it. The other one looks like this, and that's going to be for my brake protection. Now the Rizoma comes with either brake protection or the clutch protection. I chose the brake because, of course, if I hit something with the brake, my bike goes end over end. If I hit something with clutch, not that big of a deal, not the end of the world. Okay, so all I gotta do is screw this back in to the bike, and we're all set on this end. Okay, I have this side complete, and you can see you can have the logo face anywhere you want on this side. So I just had it face straight up, and I made sure I made a point where this line was against the Ducati, so I can do the same thing on the other side because I'm kind of really crazy about that kind of stuff. So now time to move on to the other side. Loosen that side up. So after you pull off this bar end from the other side here, you'll notice there's like pieces missing from the actual, you'll have this, pretty cool, it says Ducati on it, it's the actual protector itself, and it will have this, but it doesn't have any more pieces. And there's this piece right here will slide into this, but there are screws at the bottom of this, right there. And it'll tell you, like, hey, go and get these screws in here, but I can't find them. There is a piece, styrofoam piece this all lays on, at the very bottom of this. When you get that out, pull this junk all out of here to the very bottom where you just have a cardboard. These pieces will be lying in there actually with like a little thing that kind of tells you where the screws go in there, with a little bag of hardware. And now next, what we're gonna have to do is assemble the brake guard. So I'll show you guys how to do that. All right, so basically with this piece right here, and this is the piece that goes on the side that has the protection. Of course, it's gonna sit on the bar end, just like that, and the piece is gonna stick out from here. So we're gonna set this thing up first. So let's put it right down there. Go ahead and grab a spacer, this one right here. Now there's a little inset portion of it. Now make sure that's facing up, as if you're putting it this way. You want to place it in the bottom here, just like that. So it's just kind of spinning around in there. Then you want to take the actual lever, the actual protection, shove it in there like, well, actually don't shove it in there yet. You got to put this piece, just like this, on the inside like that. If the lever get in there right. Okay, perfect. Now we just slide that all in there like that, and that's ready to go. We just need the screw right here, and that goes to the top here. I basically got everything together like that, and then we just place it in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and mount this real quick. All right, now we have it mounted. I left it fairly loose, so you can see I can move it around here. I'm gonna put this piece into here, the part that moves around, get it mounted up nice, and then I'll tighten this thing up. So I'm gonna do that right now. All right, after you have it all mounted up, you're gonna wanna make sure you put these two little small things in here. So this actually is secured because right now it's just kind of sliding everywhere. And that goes underneath here on the bottom. There's a minimum. It says it needs to be at least in that far, so make sure it's in at least that far. I've got this set up pretty well at the moment. It takes a little bit of finessing because the washers in here kind of move around a little bit, so just make sure you're on there nice and tight. I like the way it looks, and yeah, ready to go out and take it to the track just for some brake lever protection, just in case you get tied up with another rider, not hitting your brake. So I like the way it looks. I'll wrap it up with these two screws, and that's that, guys.